camera, like
part three. Part three. Here we go, boys. We're on because that means.
So we are. We've got the cock of the week here. The little cock. Look at him up there.
You like holding your cock, don't you?
Look at that, eh? I've still got the tag on him in case I lose me back. I can always take him back.
Speaking of cliches, that's a mighty big cock you've got there, Glenn.
Not the first time I've heard that, Dal. Actually, it is.
And you heard it from me.
There it is, brought to us by Greg. Are you a fan of the Funny Show?
Yeah, say good day to Greg on Saturday.
A good man, there he is.
He's on course.
I'll put you down there, boy, little cock-a-doodle-doo. We still see him, yeah? He's down there.
Glenn, your cock's touching the ground.
It's rubbing on Mark, actually. How's that feel, mate? Not bad. Something place to be. Massive issues here.
You gotta love a dick joke, you know, like, I think we had one before, you know, the old cock and balls, the old graffiti, you know. Bring that back. If you've got a can of paint, just go in and just start throwing cock and balls everywhere.
Then all the people that are more mature like us go, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
And then you put on that whole look at how bad it's like.
Oh, it's awful.
When really deep down in your inner psychopath, you're pissing yourself laughing. You've got to really work hard with your inner psychopath. People really like that. So
yeah,
I've had a stack amount of emails.
Yeah, that was the anti-cock of the week. That little blurb.
Your inner psychopath. Well, it's the only way. Look, this bloke here, back here, look at him, what's his name? Matt? He's finished, where did he finish?
Sixth.
He's finished sixth. Now this is a 9-to-5er, doing his best. Biggest ever win, the 2400. He's had to really reach down the dark parts of his soul to find his inner psychopath to be able to keep putting it on. Well done, Matt.
Beautiful. Week ahead, Beaumont Tuesday, as we mentioned, Warwick Farm and Sandown on Wednesday. Yeah, for Mark said, you can now buy your Wednesday set on a regular, ongoing basis as well too, so you don't have to worry about chiming in, week out. So that's up there.
Thank you, Dallas.
Yeah, lovely. Thursday's a little bit tricky to make them a regular thing, so because we don't really have the consistency, do we? We don't know. Yeah, but anyway.
Also, Thursdays is not as regular as it once was.
That's what I'm saying. It can be Fridays, it can be whatever. Anyway,
and shown on the course too.
Yeah.
Smaller and smaller attendances and smaller, and the parimutuel pools and the bet for action, fair income. I used to get the races at Wyong, so I got there 30 minutes before the first. I was so far behind, I had to set things up, the betting had started, 8 people had backed 9 things, and I was a mess. Then you turn up and you go,
have a little
30 minutes
snooze.
before the first, well, it was no parade for another 20 minutes, I might grab a little 10-minute kit. It's just changed.
Sure has.
Wyong Thursday.
Randwick, Canterbury Guineas Day at Randwick, isn't it?
Randwick Guineas, you know, like Canterbury Guineas, the old Canterbury Guineas. Just getting back to Wyong, that'll be a provincial championship day.
Free food?
Look out for the free food.
I haven't heard from anybody who's free food at the moment.
Oh, sure.
It probably is.
They better be.
Just,
they're very big on the championships, Racing New South Wales.
Why don't you turn up with like an esky and just fill her up and just take her home?
Anyway, can we get back to Randwick, Canterbury Guineas Day at Randwick? Where is the rail? Because it's the last meeting before the championships.
Dallin knows sooner than anybody. He'll ring.
Get on to Navesh because
I'm going to ring him now.
I think we'll find out later today, but to me it seems like it might go to 9, 8 or 9.
Or the little weedy, would they?
Because
get him on the
I can't see them going back to normal, given that the championships are the meeting afterwards.
People like my
it's only 2 weeks.
I hope it goes back to normal on Saturday. I don't want to sit at 9.
Yeah.
And there is also, they're not tipping it at the moment, but I think we'll get some rain on Saturday.
Yeah,
Friday,
30 degrees all week.
Friday, Saturday. There's a.
Hello, mate. How are you? It's Dallas.
See you on the blower.
Good, mate. Just doing the show. You're live on the show, mate. Where's the rail on Saturday? In the true position for Saturday. Well, Mark will be very happy. Perfect. Right. I'll speak to you later on. Thanks, mate. Bye. There you go. True position on Saturday.
Why are you speaking to him later on?
Oh, just
going out for dinner or something? You and your mate.
So I can just say Navesh?
I love saying Navesh. First of all, I've got one, and this will win. I don't care where it goes down. It'll be big odds. It'll just piss you. Jason Coyle's Billy. Slightly sweet.
So what did you see on Saturday? Like I excuse it completely on the first up run because it was a slow lane. So what do you see on Saturday about the horse? That
I saw a rider get into a position where they thought the tempo is not winning tempo here for me, and I'm going to look after this horse. Just not in a winning position. I just think it was looked after the last 400 all the way along.
Does it need to drop back a grade though?
It'll win next start. What else do you want me to fucking say?
Okay.
No, no.
It's the big comment.
Good tip. Thank you, Glenn.
That'll be probably. I'll tell you where it'll probably be next
I appreciate
start.
that.
Would it be Kembla next start?
Keith Nolan
For what? No, that's for 3-year-old fillies.
Is it?
She ran in that last year.
I thought it was for 3.
She got nosed out by Winetails.
That's right.
Yeah, I thought it was for 3 and 4-year-olds. No, it's 3-year-olds, isn't it?
Well, not unless they've changed it this
No,
year.
okay, no, I just got that wrong.
The Magic Millions race at Wyong became 3
and 4-year-olds. Yeah, I just had a feeling, just thought it was 3 and 4-year-olds.
I don't know where it would go. Bob Snake's going to win.
All right.
I didn't know it's against. I just like the way I it too.
Oh, it's probably going to go to Rose Hill.
Suda?
Would they go in the Coolmore? That's a bit richer, is it Coolmore?
Well, I don't know. Coolmore's not a rich race anymore.
Well, if it's Coolmore, she'll only be 40s, and when I say it'll win, they go, wow, he said it'll win. I don't give a fuck where it goes down, it'll win.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm very excited by that tip.
See? There you go. That's all I expected.
Cock of the week, cow.
Well, Danny sent in, he said the security guards who evicted # out Winona Costin here from Rarigan asking an ID from a 21-year-old. Danny, she's actually 22, but look,
Yeah,
that was my certainty for seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, but I suppose we do need to wait for the. We want to make sure that she didn't kick 3 blokes in the balls.
But if she did, you know, thank God. I mean, like, you know, we do mark down her trying to run somebody off the track as a positive.
Well, look, I've got a couple of nominations, and I know they're not going to actually feature. But
I don't know.
But Hong Kong Darren in the staying race last week, 6 times he mentioned Zara Lily heavily backed in the run. Every time he mentioned a name, she had this suffix heavily backed. She's been heavily backed. Even as they went past the winning post, he has a duty to get the place getters' names out. No, you have to say heavily backed Zara Lily.
It's funny when they use a word like that, you get other people out there can not quite get it, they'll be looking for where's heavenly. I didn't know heavenly backed was in the race. I've had done that before.
Anyway,
Hong Kong Darren.
Hong Kong Darren, and then narrow race time yesterday. They've wound up with a heavy 8 after a bit of rain on Saturday, but prior to Saturday they put 80 mils of irrigation on for the week.
That's good enough for me, because this is a you can win this award with 2 nominations, because we're making it more diverse.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't make it more diverse, we just know the Racing New South Wales stewards would win it.
But now that the security guards have put their hand up and we're actually now in our sights, they've firmed. They're like extreme choice in the slipper. They might have gone into favourite.
This week's award is going to go to the Nowra Race Club. Whether they get another nomination.
Stewards didn't get it.
No, I'm saying I'm going to stick with Nowra.
Oh. Well, you're holding your cock.
I'm holding this big cock here. So at the moment, after 2 weeks, we have Glenn Pollitt on 1 and Nowra Race Club on 1. That's a ridiculous amount of irrigation, and that I did know something at $1.10 went around and managed to get beat on the heavy 8 or heavy 9. So
there would have been a few happy punters after that race.
Yeah, might have been a few happy layers though, but
for sure.
All right, well that's cock of the week done.
We got
Collar Wisdom. Bring.
So Glenn mentioned.
Hang on, you didn't do your cock-a-doodle-doo moo.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, leave that till next week. Bring.
So Glenn mentioned that the A Cummings stable is hot to trot in certain circumstances, and I have noticed that not only do they pull maidens out of their arse, maiden winners, but their maiden winners are the best last start maiden winners to find at their next start. Right. I think the A Cummings stable presents, because remember back in our early days in the game, Stewie and everyone, they'd
want a maiden, you can't win next start.
Oh yeah, they loved laying the last start maiden winners.
Still, it's endemic in me.
I like last start maiden winners, but I'm just saying that the Anthony Cummings last start maiden winners, they're a cut above. There's some serious spice in the Anthony Cummings last start maiden winners.
And I agree with that. That's a great pull. All right, well, that's been the end of the Punish Show this week. We've done the cock. We've done the big cock here, and Dale's.
Yeah, put your cock back in your.
Dale's going down to the cross to a rub and tub to have a massage with Navesh. Oh, Navesh, doesn't this feel good? Navesh. Makes you want to puke. I'll probably be doing my little drive with Aaron again, picking him up on Saturday morning. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
and there'll be more news about the.
Oh, actually, if you want to get in the back seat of the car,
we just need Elf in the back of the car.
Yeah,
yeah, and if you happen to be like a really willing midget or something, that would be great. That would be. Can you call a small person?
No, but we haven't been barred from midgets. Yeah, it's just
good. All right.
It would be just if it was a
big load of gourd there.
Glad it'd be just if it was.
Or if you're like a massive alcoholic, or
saturate yourself in alcohol. if you just go out in front of the course and have a piss on the grass, got no money.
We haven't tubbed in 3 days. It's just
Even better, you can just get the windows down.
Even Teen Queen can get in the back.
Yeah.
Teeny in the back, she'll be alright.
Yeah.
For a drive with
Yeah.
me and Aaron.
Yeah.
She can rub Aaron's back.
Yeah.
There it is, Teeny. Love you, Teeny. And that's the show.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, mate, if you could just